What's up, gamers? It's your boy, Launchpad 1412, back with another video, man. Not an online ring match versus a random opponent. Not a classic. Well, maybe a classic. So I decided to go in overtime, but look at this! Oh my goodness! oh no! 10 years, man. I'm like, what do I say, man? Like, how do I do this video? I was like, maybe I should just, show highlights. I don't know. One thing I got to admit about my 10-year journey is that I really care about doing this. I don't think you do something for 10 years and don't care about it. I remember when I first started this journey, it just looked like it was fun. And it's still fun. But I didn't think, my emotions would get involved. I didn't think I would care so much about this. I didn't think I would care so much about that. I didn't think there was people I was going to meet that I genuinely got love for. I didn't expect any of this. I just seen a couple people putting Madden on YouTube. It looked like something that was up my alley, so I did it. I remember saying to myself, if I just get 300 subscribers, that's all I need. I don't need anything. I remember genuinely saying that to myself. Like, and now I got 4K. It's just wild. I don't even know how to really. 4K subscribers. I almost got 1 million views. And I've been doing this for 10 years. And if you include all the people that I've met, my journey has been, with this YouTube thing, has been extremely unique. Now, I didn't want to have you guys here all day. I didn't want to make this video super long. So I do want to, touch on, some more highlights. I'm still not going to give up. I'm still going to try something. At least I could try a heave or something. Or I could. Oh no! I could come up with the miracle at the end of the game. Of my of my career here on YouTube. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Madden 12. First video, it sucked. I listened to it the other day. I said, man, I don't have any personality. It was my first one. So, I got to give myself that break. But there was no zest, nothing. A highlight in Madden 12, though. My biggest highlight for me personally was going up against Cookie Boy 17. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Launchpad 1412, bringing you another Madden 12 game. It's an unranked game, an exciting game, a classic versus the boy Cookie Boy 17. I'm sure most of y'all have heard of him. Man, he was pretty good. And it was crazy because this is when he was rolling. He was playing against anybody, man. He didn't have to show me love, man. He had to show me no love at all. But he did. I think I had about 8 subscribers at the time. And he still came through and played me. And he beat me. Come on, Charles. In for the touchdown. And Cookie Boy wins the game, wins the classic. My first commentator versus commentator game. And I just can remember thinking like, man, I just want to beat this guy. So for 6 years straight, I tried to get him. I got him, to play me 6 years straight. Didn't beat him. So after a while, I was like, what, let me just let him go. Let him do his thing. I didn't want to. But shout out to Cookie Boy, man. I wanted to beat you, man. I think one time I did ask him for a shout out. But besides that, I really just genuinely wanted to beat you in the game, man. So shout out to him, man. He was awesome. I think another highlight, within that year. Well, not think I know, actually. Golden Sports, he liked one of my videos. At this time, I was getting like 8 to 7 views. Like, I wasn't really getting a lot of views on my videos. I think I did probably like 10 of them at the time, 10 or 11. And, he hit the like button on one of them, and I got 123 views. I still remember the number. And I thought that was one of the greatest things that ever happened to me, man. So shout out to GS for that, man. This is back when he was biblical. He didn't have to necessarily, show me the love. iMad was another one that showed love, man. I asked iMad, I was like, hey, man, you think you can check out my channel, see, what I can do, better, He said, you know what, man? Send me your video. I'm going to post it in my comment section. I was like, whoa. I ain't gonna lie, I was blown away by how fast he responded. And I was also blown away by him saying that. I looked up in his next video. He had my video in his car. This is back when you could put videos in the comment section. Some of y'all probably don't even know anything about that. So he was showing love. I don't know how many subscribers it got me. I have no idea. But the fact that he did that was awesome. Madden 13. Now, I'm not going to go over every year, to be honest, because I think from Madden 12 to Madden 15 was my biggest highlights. After that, you know, it was kind of wishy-washy, so we're just going to do Madden 12 to Madden 15. That's pretty much about it. But Madden 13, I started rolling. Built the team, man. You know, one of the head of the snakes was my young boy, Douchebag.
Hey, what's going on? Launchy, Launchpad 1412, 10 years. My man's been killing it on YouTube. This is the man UB with a big shout out to my brother. I've been with that man for a long time. Nothing but love. And keep going forward, my man. Good luck.
You know, sometimes you just like a kid. You know, for whatever reason, you just have a special bond, you know, with you guys know what I'm talking about, man. Like, you don't necessarily have to have a reason for anything, but for some reason, this young boy, Douchebag, I just love him so much. And we have a big brother, little brother bond even to this day, man. I love him to the point where I was like, you know something, man, if I do get big, this is when I was rolling. Like, I remember even Canada Cousins. Canada Cousins was like, man, yo, your channel was growing like crazy. I remember him saying that because it was me, Canada Cousins, Douchebag, and Dr. Ocho. We had a nice little group going, man. You know, trying to, you know, help build each other up. You know what I mean? So it was pretty cool. But Douchebag, you know, he definitely was the standout out of the three. To me, and still to this day, man, you know, we show each other love, man. So, you know, it was definitely a highlight beating him. And I think out of all the YouTubers I've went up against, between him and maybe Rain and Raven, I've probably played them two the most, for sure. So, you know, that's time, you know, they're taking out of their day to show me love. So I definitely appreciate that. So I'm rolling, right? I'm rolling. And, you know, I started doing storytelling. You know, I think the storytelling took my, you know, my channel to another level, to a degree. And I remember the one story I told about when me and my boy got into a fight, and also my first fight. And I think those two videos really kind of popped up. Believe it or not, you know, Madden 13, still now, is my two most viewed channels. And they both got like, two most viewed videos are for Madden 13. And they both got like over 20, K views. Yeah, so I was rolling, man. Like, I was coming. I mean, I believe this is around the time, I can't remember if it was Madden 13 or Madden 14. I can't remember if it was around the time. I know my channel started dwindling because I had my son and I couldn't be as consistent. Madden 13, I was posting every day, man. I was going in, yo. That probably would never happen again, but I was going in. But I believe it was Madden 14. If I'm wrong, I'm so sorry, y'all, but I believe it was Madden 14. That's when the Sports Commentator Classic came out. So Sports Commentator Classics here, you know, whatever year it was. Year one comes, and I don't get invited. I wasn't salty about it. I thought I was popular enough to get in because of the way I was rolling. But I didn't get in. I was like, you know what? Okay, that's when I kind of realized, okay, there's a lot of people doing this. You know, it's cool. You know, you're not always, I didn't always make the team in basketball. It's fine. But what did come out of it, I got to play the real Bruce. Okay, now I know it was Madden 13 because I remember playing the real Bruce Reed in Madden 13. I remember playing against him, and he was the champion. So I played against him twice. I feel like that was another highlight because this is another guy that didn't necessarily have to, you know, show me love. He didn't have to show me love. And this guy was the champ. And that was the sports commentator champ, man. You know, this this guy was a big deal. So, you know, it was cool playing him, man. If he would have kept going, he would have took this over. He was on a roll, man. He was on a huge roll. I don't think people remember. He was doing big things, man. So shout out to him, man. The real Bruce Reed. Now year two comes. Sports Commentator Classic. I get invited. Your boys and we in there. hey, we in there, you know. So I like, yes, what's up? So first round, I gotta go up against Miles Dawkins, Peter Jaguar, who ended up winning it. I can't remember the other guy. I think it was I'm Blessed, but don't quote me on that. I think it was I'm Blessed. Shout out to him. But man, I had a tough round. So I didn't get out the first round. I mean, them guys was tough, man. I mean, Miles Dawkins still doing his thing, man. Shout out to him, man. He's awesome, man. I hit him up every now and then, and he hits me back, man. I appreciate the love. But yeah, man, it was fun being in it. It was fun being in it, man. You know, I did make a video. Things did get a little, not really controversial, but I made a video because I thought that, you know, I thought in my mind, I came in with the wrong mentality. My mentality was I'm going to out-commentate everybody. That's what I wanted to do because it was what I was best at. I felt like that's what I was best at, commentating the game and getting people into the moment. You know, I felt that's what I was best at. But what I didn't realize, see, I made a video about that, but what I didn't realize is that, you know, they wanted more than just that. They wanted other stuff too. So that's my bad. My bad, you know, my bad iPod, my bad, you know, Wiser, my bad Chase, you know what I mean? Regular Dave. Appreciate the love though, man. Thanks for, you know, inviting me to that. Now, let's go to Madden 15. I think, you know, some of my biggest highlights came with Madden 15. This is when Usbag started calling me Mr. Classic. Check out this run right here, man. Ryan Matthews breaking off 2 tackles, run to the left, nothing but space and opportunity, gets the touchdown, and we have game over. Woo! As you can see, I had a bunch of classics. Man, the classics were rolling at the craziest rate that they ever had rolled in my YouTube career. Like, the classics were insane. Like, it literally was insane. Like, to the point where Yus was like, man, you got to accept this. You are Mr. Classic. So I started calling myself Mr. Classic. You know, and what along came with that was a video. It wasn't necessarily a classic, but it was probably my most popular video, even though it didn't get the most views. Madden 15, I pulled Night Train Lane. This pull is insane. I don't even know, man. I don't even know what to say, man. I was speechless when I got this pull. Like, you guys gonna see, man. You guys gonna see, man. Look. That video was awesome, man. That video was awesome. It got a lot of love. It was the first time I had got over 200 likes in a video. And I was like, man, this is an awesome feeling. I can see why people can get a little addicted to this feeling. I got all kind of comments, and, you know, one of the comments that stood out was from 2 people. My boy Engraven, shout out to him, and TD Presents. TD Presents, one time, this is not too long, this is like last year. I was doing a Twitch stream, and usually I get about 5 or 6 people to, you know, watch me stream, YouTube, Twitch, whatever. But for some reason this day, no one was watching me. I don't know, I can't explain why. Nobody was watching me. But out of nowhere, here come TD Presents. Now, this kid got 1.6 million, 100 billion followers on Twitter. You know, this guy don't got to show me. I'm sure he got other stuff he could be doing. But, man, we actually had a conversation. I remember part of the conversation we were talking about the 007 for 64. But, man, I thought it was pretty dope that he took that time out, you know, to show me that love and give me that conversation, man. It was just me and him on Twitch. You guys could have been listening. We was talking for at least good 20 minutes, 25 minutes. And it would have been longer if I didn't have to go. I had to do something, but shout out to him, man. I really appreciated that. For some reason, that stuck with me, man. Shout out to TD Presents, man. But yeah, man, I believe those are the main highlights of my journey without, you know, getting into too much detail and taking up too much of you guys' time. But, you know, before I let you guys go, there's some other stuff other people I want to show some love to, man. I don't know if I showed enough love to Double R, man. Raining Ravens, man. Let me give him some love.
Hey, my boy Launchpad 1412, man. There's Raining Ravens, obviously. I just want to say huge congrats on making it 10 years on YouTube. What a major feat that is. I know there's prizes and stuff that YouTube gives out for 10 million subs, but I really think there should be a prize given out for someone who surpasses 10 years on a certain platform, which you did. I'm super proud of you, man. Keep up the great work. And I'm just really glad to have spent some time in this community alongside you, my bro. God bless.
This guy was awesome in my journey. Showed love immediately, right from the rip. Played a bunch of games together, and he was always inviting me in the tournament, Discord and stuff. You know, he was always finding a way to include me. When I would hit him up on stream, I don't know if I mentioned this already, but when I hit him up on stream, like, we played like the next game. His respect for me was really high. And it's always been there. And I appreciate that, man. Shout out to him, man. I appreciate you. My man Engraving.
To my guy LP, man, 10 years on YouTube, that's a milestone right there for real. That's great, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate having known you for years. For a lot of that 10 years. I'm not sure exactly how many years it's been, but I know it's been a long time, man. And definitely more than half of those 10 years for sure. I appreciate your humility. I appreciate that you never, ever, ever, even though you're one of the OGs on this thing, you never got on your high horse and been like, oh, no, I'm better than this person, or I don't want to ever work with that person. You always been super humble, and that's something that, keep it up. Don't ever stop that. No matter how much you continue to grow, no matter how much you continue to be on here, never stop the humility and being humble. Another thing, too, I always appreciate your honesty and your transparency. One of my favorite videos of yours is not even when you play Madden, but when you play Madden and you telling a story while you got the game going on. Because you're telling a story about your personal life. You're telling stories about different things you done been through. I enjoy the basketball stories a lot. When you be on the court and stuff back in your day. I know you say you still mess with it every now and then, a little bit now, but I just enjoy all of that. I enjoy the storytelling, because the art of storytelling is super important, and the way that you do it smooth. So thank you for that. Thank you for you having supported me over the years, because that's something that you didn't have to do, but you've done it, and I appreciate that a lot. So yeah, man, keep going, keep doing your thing. Congratulations on hitting 10 years on the tube. Looking good, Billy Ray.
People would say, you know, Hollywood is I'm kind of like I was like his XP. If that's the case for me, it's probably the case for Engraving as well. Because me, Hollywood, and Engraving, we kind of had the same style. Playing against Engraving was awesome. He's probably the funnest person I ever played against, because he threw the ball all the time. Engraving didn't care, man. Engraving, you knew he was putting that ball in the air, man. And I was like, you know what? He's like, I remember when he first beat me. I said, you know something? You gotta understand, man. I'm a competitor, man. You know, I'm a competitor. I think me and him are around the same age. If you're from my generation, you know, we compete, man. We always trying to win. So I said, man, I can't beat him at his game. So I got to switch it up a little bit. And this one time, you know, I think at this point we had probably played about 6-7 games. We kind of had a little like tournament between me and him, which got pretty good. It got all the way down to the wire. Launchpad 1412 has an opportunity to win this game. Let's see what happens to Joe Horn. My goodness. I could have kicked a field goal right here, but I was like, you know what? He didn't kick a field goal, so I'm not. And I get Joe Horn right there for the game-winning series TD. My goodness. Insane, man. It was a great little tournament. You know, a little joust between me and him. Shout out to Engraving, man. He's been showing a lot of love. I love these guys so much, man. Engraving, Double R, man. I wanted to start a podcast with him, man. I did, but Engraving was like, yo, well, what are we going to talk about? And I got kind of stuck. I said, man, that's a good point. I just wanted to build a camaraderie with them too, man. I really did, man. And I did, man. And in our own way. So shout out to them, man. Shout out to Fat Dollars, man. Fat Dollars came out of nowhere, and this was showing the kid love, man. And even though he still got more subscribers than me now, because I had more than him at the time, but now he's still showing love. You know, a sign of a person's character is not what they do when they don't have much, but what they do when they have a lot. Now you really can see where a person's at. You know, Fat Dollars got more subscribers than me, but yet he still showed me love. Yet he still tried to help me out, help me grow, give me shout outs and everything. So one time he had me in his top 3 favorite YouTubers. I was like, whoo, sneaky nice. My man, he always gonna have a place, man. A lot of these guys are Usbag, Fat Dollars, and Graven, man, Double R. Love these guys, man. Thank you guys for so much love, man. And I would be remiss if I didn't show my subscribers love. Come on now. Shout out a few of you guys that stood out to me. I wrote it down, man. I got it on this piece of paper here, man. You know you're special, man, if I write your name down. You know what I'm saying? You know you're special. Chris Garland. You already know, man, a.k.a. KG. I came up with a nickname for you and everything. You show me a lot of love, man. I appreciate it. Larry, man, bro, you don't have to show me any love at all. I mean, I know you probably got a lot going on. You got a lot of great things going, man. You got, family and everything. Your son is doing this thing. I pay attention to your son now because of you, man, to be honest, man. So I pick him up in fantasy football and everything. But next time you get close, man, let me know. I'll make the best effort I can for us to meet, man. I got you, Larry. But I can't promise, but that we're going to guarantee to meet, but I'm definitely going to make the best effort I can. I know you understand. Chuck, appreciate the love, man. I know you're a Steelers fan, my second favorite team. Hollywood Sports, man. Even though it's Hollywood Sports is a subscriber, but he's a commentator as well. He's a commentator first, man. So we respect him on that level. Mike 0508, Uncle Bobby B, appreciate the love. Mike Wilson, Chris Jacqueline, Marvin Washington, those are the few that stood out to me over the years. It's your boy. Hope you guys enjoyed this, man. And I'm out.